Alright, the second part of my previews. I don't know what to call this yet, but you'll find out. It'll be in the title there. Um, so I just want to go through the big previews book now. So the first thing that I saw in here that looked interesting was Mini by, who's putting this out? Dark Horse, called Pop. I thought it looked really neat. It's got a like a Warhol-y kind of look to it, and I think it looks really neat. Written by Kurt Pyers. Oh shit, what's the page? Written by Kurt Pyers with art by Jason Copeland. I think it looks really interesting. The premise is that if the world's pop stars and celebrities were literally products grown on the world's wealthiest and most depraved minds, and one of them escaped. As unique as it is entertaining, Pop is a white-knuckle throw ride through the marketing-mastered, technologically tethered tragicomedy we call life. I think it looks really interesting. They have the little page here, and I don't know, I think the idea behind, the fact that these celebrities and everything that they have, going for them is a product, and I don't know, I think that's really neat. So, I want to check that out. But I think, again, another one I want to pick up and trade because it's getting too expensive to pick up all these singles all the time. My pull list is, I don't know, it's over 28 books, I think, right now. And with those two Spideys, it's ridiculous. Another one that's coming out, something that I never read, but I've heard, things about. First off, I guess I'll go over this, is the Usagi Yojimbo Saga. This is something that, I've seen people pick up, and I've heard things about it, but they have these big omnibuses now, and the hardcover is like $80, but the paperback is only, $25 for the same thing. And it's something I've always wanted to check out, a Ronin-style rabbit. So it looks really interesting. But something I also noticed is that they're putting out a mini 6-issue 20 years in the future kind of thing of the same story. Anyway, I think that looks really neat too. I was thinking about checking that out. I don't really know anything about it, so if you guys could comment below and tell me if this Usagi Yojimbo book is worth checking out, then let me know. Because it looks interesting to me, anyway. Next one I was checking out in here that looked interesting was an original graphic novel called Loverboys by Gilbert Hernandez. So it's about, it says, in the small town, Palomar-like town of Lagrimas, a young lover boy has a torrid affair with a woman who once was his 7th grade teacher, while 3 young girls plot to poison the populace. It's a passionate tale as only Gilbert Hernandez, the legendary co-creator of Love and Rockets, can deliver. Love and Rockets is never something I've read, but it's something I've been interested in checking out. So I like the art style, and I don't know, I always thought it'd be really cool to check out, and I haven't, so if anybody's checked that out and they could, tell me it's good or not, or if it's actually worth reading, and then, maybe this would be worth checking out down the road for me. It's an original graphic novel, so it'll be around, I'm sure. Another book that, there's not a lot of fans of this character, but someone I'm a huge fan of is Martian Manhunter, and he's got another trade paperback coming out. I'm definitely going to be picking this thing up. The Rings of Saturn trade paperback. I picked up the last... Where's that? I picked up the last trade paperback that came out. Same writer and artist, written by John Ostrander and art by Tom Mandrake. That was the Son of Mars one that I saw in here, and I picked it up. It's really good. I enjoyed it. This was from like '98, I think. Anyway, it's really good, and I really enjoyed it, so I think I'm going to pick up this one as well. So this, I think, is just continuing the story of this one. This is the first, issue 0 to 9. And then this one goes issues 10 to 17. Next one I saw that looked interesting, to me anyway, is Night World. It's a mini-series coming out. Story by Paolo Leandri and Adam McGovern. Art by Paolo Leandri and Dom Regan. It's I think it's just a 4-part mini. The art looked really good in it, and the story looked pretty interesting. I'll show you a picture first, and I'll read the... So there's the cover there, and then this is the other stuff they had, the art. So the idea behind it is a sad demon, Plenoluno, rules a haunted castle with his sleepwalking lover Lydia, and unwise bargains with the evil empire to wake her. He's in a race for the mystic soul key with Teen from Hades' hotspot and the ruthless Helena, agents of the empire with secret agendas. A 4-part thrill ride to hell starts here with humor, horror, tragic romance, and blockbuster monster fights from the cult hit team of Adam McGovern and Paolo Leandri. They did Dr. ID and Iduro Jones. Anyway, I thought it looked interesting. I like the art in here. It's the kind of style that I enjoy. Another one I was curious if anyone else is going to be picking up is Low by Rick Remender. The cover of last month's previews book. Art by Greg Tocchini. So this one is an underwater city of Salus. Humanity's last refuge is running out of air and time. Poverty, disease, and corruption are rampant, and the Church of Ophthalmology, that's weird, can offer no solace as powerful as hard cream. The strange drug that keeps the bleak realities at bay. Police Inspector Merritt Kane has sunk so low into the haze. Should an opportunity for hope present itself, can he rise again? So, I don't know, it sounds kind of interesting. And the only thing is, I mean, the reason I really would like to pick it up is because of Remender, and I've enjoyed, Black Science and Deadly Class, and I've been picking up his Image titles. I'm kind of curious if maybe he's taken on too much, but this doesn't seem as interesting to me as the other two did, reading about it. But with his writing, I think it might be worth it. Anyway, so let me know what your thoughts are. One book I think I might actually pick up single-wise. I'm not a massive fan of the writer, but it looks really, really interesting. The story behind it and the preview that they had for this as well was really interesting. And that's The Wicked and the Divine. The story is by Kieran Gillen, and the art and cover by Jimmy McKelvey and Matt Wilson. The idea behind it is Laura has... Oh, this is for number 3. Sorry, let me just see if there's a... I think they had something else about it in here. Maybe not. Anyway, so the idea is that there's these gods or whatever, and they come back every every few years or whatever, 200 years or something like that. They come back and they only have like a few years to live, 2 years to live or something like that. And I don't know, it just seemed really interesting. I'm sure that if anyone does pick up previews, I think last month's had an actual proper, they told you about it properly. My memory's horrible, so I can't really help you there. But I think it looks really interesting. Maybe you guys should check it out and let me know what you think in the comments below. And that's all I really have from the book that looked super interesting to me, other than some toys and stuff. But yeah, I just really wanted to start some conversations about some of the upcoming books that are coming, and I don't know, that'll be interesting. So let me know what you think, and leave a comment below, like, subscribe. Awesome, thanks.